my name is Amber Russo, and thank you for joining me for 1 hour of gentle yoga. So for today's practice, you'll need a block, a bolster, and a blanket. So coming to whatever seated position works well for you, just take a moment here and settle in. And I'd also like to offer a gentle reminder that throughout today's practice, if I call for a pose or a posture that causes you physical pain, please don't do it. This is your practice, your yoga. You're free to do anything else that works for your body. But I do ask that you remember the difference between this causes pain and I don't like this pose. So working to your edge today, wherever that edge for you is, it's going to be different day to day. And then just starting to come into your breath. Let's all take a really deep breath in. Open our mouth. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. I'd also like to invite you to set a one-word intention for today's practice. Whatever that word that resonates with you today, happiness, gratitude, health, anything that you can come back to during the practice if your mind starts to wander. So just beginning to tune in to our bodies and our breath here. Listening to your heartbeat. Feeling the gentle flutter of your heart beating against your chest. We're going to begin today's practice with a little Nadi Shodhana. So there are a couple ways that you can constrict your nostrils. You can just use your two pincher fingers, or you can put down your first finger and your middle finger so that your ring finger, pinky finger, and thumb are out. And then you use your thumb to close off your right nostril, and you use your ring finger to close off the left, but not at the same time. So finding whatever hand position works for you, take a big breath in. Open your mouth and exhale. And then do that 2 more times at your own breath. And then lifting your hand, taking a big inhale through your nose, closing off that right nostril, and exhaling through the left. Inhale through the left nostril. Close that nostril off and exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Close that nostril off and exhale through the left. Inhale, and switch sides. Always exhaling and inhaling from the open side. Do a few more rounds at your own pace. And then the next time you exhale on the left side, gently bring your hand down to your lap and just begin to notice how it feels to breathe through 2 open nostrils without any constrictions. Noticing how the breath flows easily in through your nose and out through your nose. Keeping our eyes closed here, gently turn your palms up towards the ceiling and take any mudra of your choice as we begin our meditation. Breathing in and out. Breathing in a nice, deep breath, and breathing out, letting go of tension and fear. In and out. Continue your breath with your own pace and at your own rate. Inhale, finding serenity. Exhale, finding acceptance. Inhale and exhale. Understanding that being able to find serenity within is a special kind of gift. A gift that we grant to ourselves only when we are capable of gratifying the soul. Inhale and exhale. Drawing on some inspiration from Reinhold Niebuhr's Serenity Prayer, I'm going to share a little prayer with you. Divine love, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Living one day at a time, enjoying one moment at a time, accepting hardships as a pathway to peace, trusting that divine love will make all things right if I surrender to the will of the universe, so that I may be genuinely happy in this life and supremely happy in the next. Blessed be. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Finding peace with the breath. Finding serenity within ourselves. Divine love, grant us the serenity. Go to your place of serenity, whatever that may be. Be on your own island of serenity. Discover your island and discover and accepting your soul and your serenity in whatever place that is. There's no wrong or right place because it's yours. Breathing in and breathing out. Scanning the breath throughout your whole body. Breathing in and letting go of any tension or stress that you still have. Letting go. Accepting whatever feelings that you have today. You have nothing to worry about here. You are in this moment and you are safe. You have serenity. Breathing in nice, fresh air and breathing out. Inhale and exhale. When you're ready, bring your hands slowly and gently to your heart center and begin to rub them back and forth, creating heat within your palms. And then gently place your hands on your heart. And when you're ready and comfortable, gently begin to blink your eyes open. Namaste. So coming in or staying in whatever comfortable seated position you are, if you need to make any adjustments, please feel free to do so. We're going to begin doing some warm-ups, working into our neck and shoulders and our torso. So let's take a big breath in, open our mouth, and exhale. Take another big breath in, bring your shoulders up to your ears, and then exhale, roll your shoulder blades down your spine. Nice, beautiful posture, crown of the head reaching towards the ceiling. Really pulling those shoulder blades down, or the shoulders away from your ears. And then gently drop your chin to your chest and begin with just some gentle neck rolls. Just moving your chin from shoulder to shoulder. Sweeping it across your chest, head bowed, eyes closed or looking down, and just moving your head gently from side to side. No hurry here. Working at your own pace and your own breath. And then the next time you come to center, gently bring your head back to neutral and drop your right ear to your right shoulder. Bringing your hands down to your mat. Take an inhale and bring that right hand up and gently place it on your head next to your ear. And then if it feels good, you can walk those left fingers out for a gentle neck stretch on the left side. Bringing those left fingers back in, dropping that right hand down, and then bringing your neck back to neutral. Take a big inhale here and exhale. And then inhale. Drop the left ear to left shoulder. Inhale, left hand rises, placing gently on your head next to your ear. And then you can walk those right fingers out, only if it feels good. Releasing that left hand back down, bringing those right fingers in, coming back to neutral. Dropping your chin to your chest. Inhale, both arms up overhead. Interlace your fingers and gently place them on the back of your head. And then inhale, releasing your hands, bringing your head back to neutral. And from here, make whatever movements feel good to you. Shaking your head yes, shaking your head no, moving your neck side to side. And if you have the mobility in your neck, maybe taking some full head circles, only if it feels good. And then finding some stillness. Taking that right shoulder, bringing it up towards your ear, and moving that right shoulder into a nice big circle. And then switch those directions. And then moving into the left shoulder, a few circles here. And then switch directions. And then bring your hands together, interlace your fingers, turn them inside out so your palms are facing away from you. And give yourself a nice stretch out to the front. You can bring those hands up overhead if that feels good. You can move from side to side, or you can stay right here just stretching towards the front of the room. Inhale and exhale. And then release those hands, sweeping them behind you, interlacing the fingers just like you did before. Turning the palms towards the, don't do that. Bring your hands behind you, grabbing, interlacing your fingers, and bringing your palms together. Bringing your hands together, and then gently giving yourself a nice stretch through the shoulders and the chest. And then releasing those shoulders, making any movements that feel good. And then inhale that left arm, using that right hand here to hold you up. Gently lean over towards the right, taking a peek underneath your arm if you can. And then exhale, moving into the right. Inhale, exhale, moving to the left. Inhale, moving over to the right again. Really enjoying this beautiful, long stretch down each side of the body. And then last time here. And then finding your center. We're going to do some seated cat-cow. So putting your hands on your knees, if that's comfortable, or wherever your hands fit best for your body. Take a big inhale. Bring your shoulders into your chest. Suck your belly button into your spine. Really round that spine like an angry cat. And then exhale. Open the heart towards the sky. Head back. And then inhale. And then exhale. Inhale and exhale. Just 2 more times. Inhale and exhale. Last time. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. So we're going to move into a forward fold. And if you have tight hips and you'd like to sit on a blanket, or even if you're already on a cushion and that works for you, you can stay on your cushion. And I think I'm going to stay on my cushion today. So coming onto whatever platform that you need for your hips, if you need it, rolling off the edge so that you get a nice pelvic tilt. Using your bolster or a couple blocks, which I have somewhere. Use a couple blocks if you need to. Taking that bolster or cushion blocks, placing it on your legs, taking a big inhale, extend through the waist, and then exhale, finding something to rest your forehead on. So I'm going to lift my bolster up like this, and I'm going to put my forehead right here. And then I'm going to relax my toes, and I'm going to breathe into this forward stretch, also known as caterpillar. And we're going to be here for a few breaths. So take a deep breath. Inhale. And then exhale. Surrendering into the forward fold. Working deep into your lower back as well as your hamstrings. Enjoying this moment right here. Placing your hands wherever it feels comfortable, on your shins, tucked underneath your legs, folded in your lap, whatever feels good for you. And begin to try and relax through your toes. And just a few more breaths here. Finding serenity. Coming back to the intention that you set for today's practice. Then on your next inhale, begin to gently bring yourself back to neutral position. Move your bolster out of your way, just within arm's reach. Then I'm going to turn around back towards the camera here. And then you can lean back into your hands and bring your feet to the floor, and then gently move your legs from side to side. Coming back, readjusting your blanket or pillow if you need to, taking those legs wide into a straddle, coming to the edge of your cushion or your blanket, taking your bolster again, and you can use a bolster, blocks, another cushion, or another, my goodness, my brain doesn't work this morning, blanket. Do whatever you need to bring the floor closer to you. I like to take my bolster and use the same position that I did when the first forward fold. Just bring it up and place my head right on it, my forehead right on it. So let's take a big breath in. Exhale, lifting up through the waist and forward fold. Again, working into the low back, relaxing through your feet, through your toes, allowing that softness to flow up your legs, into your hamstrings, inhale, imagining that breath coming in through your right toes. And as you inhale, that breath travels all the way up your right leg. And then you exhale that breath down your left leg, out your left toes. Inhale your breath through your left toes, watching that energy move through your left leg, traveling across your pelvis as you exhale through the right toes. Continue that imagery with your breath as you begin to soften and relax into this straddle pose. Just a few more breaths here. Then inhale, bring yourself back to seated. Moving your blanket, blocks, bolster out of the way. I'm going to do a little seated twist here. Couple options. You can, well, we're going to start on our right side, so let's start there. So let's take our right leg, pick it up, bring your right foot across your left, and you can stay right here if this feels good. Or you can bring that left knee bent in. So taking a breath here, really lift up through the waist, exhale towards the right, using this left hand to bring that leg in closer, and your right hand becomes a kickstand as you begin to twist over towards the right. So inhale and exhale, twist. Inhale, exhale. See if you have a little bit more room. And then begin to breathe here. You can even take your neck towards your right shoulder, opening your eyes, and even use your eyes to try and look further behind you. This actually gives you a nice eye stretch. And then just a few more breaths here. Take a big inhale. Bring your neck back to neutral if you had it, looking over your shoulder. And breathe. Then inhale. Coming back to neutral. And releasing those legs straight out in front. And you can just take your feet and move them side to side. And then taking the same position on the other side. So taking your left leg, bringing it over to the right here. Keeping this right leg extended or bringing it in if that feels good, whichever is best for you. Taking a big inhale. Right arm reaches across, securing that left leg in. Exhale. Inhale, left arm lifts, coming around behind like a kickstand. Exhale. And then inhale again, one more time. Exhale that neck, eyes open, looking towards the left shoulder. Getting a nice eye massage on the opposite side. And breathing here. Coming back to the intention that you've set for today's practice. Allowing any thoughts that pop into your head to be there. Acknowledge them, and then gently send them away. Just a few more breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Take a big inhale. Bring your body back to center. Release those legs and then make your way to your belly. Placing your right ear down on the mat. Hands down by your side. Inhale and switch ears. Sliding your hands underneath your shoulders, gently pressing yourself back into child's pose. Whatever version of child's pose that you want to take, you can spread your knees out the width of your mat. You can keep your knees together. You can even tuck a bolster or a blanket up underneath your belly. But whatever you do, make this child's pose yours. Breathing in through your nose, allowing that breath to into child's pose. Pressing your hips towards your ankles, really grounding down. Sinking heavy, heavy into the earth here. Enjoying this soft surrender into the earth. A few more breaths. Inhale, sliding your hands under your shoulders, pressing yourself up, and then making your way to your belly, placing your left ear on the mat. Inhale, switch ears. Inhale, hands just under your shoulders, doing a couple baby cobras here. So inhale, pressing up, arching your back, pressing the belly button into the floor, tucking those elbows into your ribs. Your belly button is still on the floor, your last rib is still on the floor, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time, inhale. From here, drop your elbows to the floor, so your shoulder is over your elbow, coming into seal. Now you can stay here, but if you want to take more, you can walk your fingers out a little bit more and press up into Sphinx, whichever one works for you. You can also leave your head in a neutral position, or you can take a block, your bolster, and you can rest your forehead right on top. And if you're using one of those options, maybe give yourself a nice massage by gently rolling across your third eye. But whichever option you find what works best for your body, and then settle in here. Tuning back into your breath. Taking a big breath in, opening your mouth, and exhale. One more time, inhale, open your mouth, and exhale. Just a few more breaths. Inhale, moving your block the way, and then making your way back to your belly, placing your right ear on the mat. Bringing those knees in, and then allow them to fall from side to side, releasing any tension that's in your back. Inhale, switch ears, continuing that side to side motion, and then find some stillness. Inhale, sliding your hands underneath your shoulders, pressing yourself back into a tabletop, moving into pigeon. Whatever form of pigeon that you want to do today, we have a couple options. You can take the traditional pigeon by sliding your right knee to your right wrist, walking that right toes over towards the left, and then sliding the left leg back, propping a block, bolster, blanket underneath your floating right hip if you need to, and then taking a big inhale, and when you're ready, folding over that right leg. So that is one version that you can take. Or you can simply come to your bottom here, extend that left leg, take your right ankle and place it over your left knee, and you can stay right here, or you can lean back into your hands and bring that left foot to the floor. So a couple different versions, whichever version of pigeon works best for you, and I'm actually going to stay right here today. So moving into these deep hip openers does tend to cause us to clench our jaw. So taking a big breath in, opening your mouth, and exhaling. And then trying to find softness in our face. Allowing our eyelids to be heavy, our cheeks to be soft, breathing softness into our jaw. Maybe allow your jaw to hang open just a little bit, space between your teeth, soft lips. Taking a big breath, and whatever pigeon you're in, releasing that pigeon, and then going back to your belly, placing your right ear on the mat. Inhale, switch ears. Inhale, slide your hands underneath your shoulders, press yourself back into tabletop, and from here, taking whatever version of pigeon that you want for the left side. Again, if you're going into traditional, bringing that left knee to left wrist, walking those right toes over, sliding that right leg back, taking a breath, and then folding over that left leg, or coming to your bottom, extending that right foot, placing that left ankle over right knee, and staying right here, or leaning back into your hands and lifting, and then allowing that right sole of the right foot to come to the ground. So again, your practice, your pigeon. And then finding your breath here. Coming back back to that softness we found on the right side. Taking a big breath in, opening our mouth, and exhaling. Softening through the face, heavy eyelids, soft cheeks, soft jaw. Deep breaths in, cleansing breaths out. Breathing in and exhaling. Inhale and exhale. Just a few more breaths here. And then on your next exhale, if you're in traditional pigeon, making your way to your back, and if you were in a seated pigeon, just unwinding your legs and then making your way all the way down to your back. Legs out in front, hands down by your side. Inhale, both knees into your chest and wrap your hands around them. Press your lower back into the floor and give yourself a nice, gentle back massage. And you can find stillness, or you can continue to press your lower back into the floor and move from side to side, whatever feels best for you. Inhale, those feet straight up towards the sky, and then exhale. Slowly lower your legs back down to the ground. Legs straight out in front, and hands down by your side. Inhale and exhale. Locating your block, or even a bolster or a cushion or a blanket, inhale your knees or your soles of your feet back to the floor so that they just graze the tips of your fingertips. And then press down through your heels, lifting your bottom up. Place that block right underneath your sacrum, the flat part of your back, for a supported bridge. You can stay right here. You can walk your feet out in front. You can take your arms overhead. Any of these positions that work best for your body. If you have a lot of flexibility in your back, you can even press down through your knees and bring it to its second level. Only if your body allows. Staying on the first level, there's nothing wrong with that. It actually feels really good. And so finding whatever supported bridge works best for you today. Settling in here. you have your arms extended overhead, bring them back down by your sides. If you have your feet extended, begin to walk them back in. If you have your block on a higher level, ground down through your feet and put it back on its first level. And then inhale, bring your knees into your chest. Exhale, legs straight up in the air. Supported waterfall. Dropping your knees into your chest, allowing your feet to flow back towards the floor. Press down through your heels, remove your block. Let your feet fall straight out in front and hands down by your side. Inhale, both knees into your chest. Then allow them to fall over towards the right for reclined twist. Bringing your arms out into a T-shaped position. If you have the flexibility in your neck, you can take it over to the left. You are welcome to snuggle a block or a blanket in between your knees if that feels good. Inhale, allow that top leg to float through center. Bottom leg follows as both knees fall over to the left and taking your gaze over to the right only if your neck allows it. Inhale, top leg floats through center, bottom leg follows, allowing both feet to float straight out in front and hands down by your side. As we begin to make preparations for our final Shavasana, I invite you to get as comfortable as possible, maybe a pillow or a blanket under your head, Maybe a bolster under your knees, covering up. Whatever it is that you need to do in order to become completely and totally comfortable for your Shavasana. Taking a big breath in, opening our mouth, and letting go. Letting go of our practice, letting go of our judgment, completely and totally allowing our bodies to be heavy, sinking into the floor. Allow your body to relax, to let go. Scan your body for areas of tension and just allow the area to move, to shake out. Whatever it is you need to do to let go. Feel your head gently roll from side to side to release and to relax. Relax your feet, your ankles, calves, knees, and thighs. Let go. Feel your legs releasing, heavy, against the floor. Softness flows through your hip joints. Just allow your hip sockets to release and relax. Soft belly, dropping into the pelvic bowl. Soft buttocks, releasing into the floor. Feel your entire pelvis sinking, heavy, into the floor, soft and relaxed. Softness flows through your ribcage and chest. Exhale all tension. Relax and let go. Let the softness flow into your back. Feel your back muscles relaxing. Softening your lower back, softening into your mid-back, upper back. Just let go. Release all tension from your back and feel your entire back soft and heavy against the floor. Bring your awareness into your shoulders and feel softness flowing down your arms like liquid light, pulling in the palms of your hands. Allow your fingers and hands to soften and relax. Softness flows through your wrists and forearms, elbows and upper arms. Feel your arms grow heavy with relaxation. Let them go. Soft shoulders, releasing tension, relaxing totally. Feel the big muscles at the top of your shoulders, release and relax. Breathe that softness into your neck, deep into the center of your throat, jaws releasing, tongue rests gently on the floor of your mouth. Cheeks sliding down the sides of your face towards your ears. Eyes sinking softly into their sockets. Space between the eyebrows grows wider as muscles release. All lines of tension in your forehead dissolve. Even your scalp is relaxing, softening. Mental tensions flow with each outgoing breath. Feel the heaviness of your head and let it go. Feel the heaviness of your entire body. Soft, relaxed, heavy. Allow your body to sink deeper and deeper into that softness, that heaviness. Let it go, let it go, let it go. I am soft, open, and relaxed. In this opening, I allow all healing to take place. I receive the healing energy of prana. Without changing a thing, just begin to deepen your breath. Noticing the cool inhale and the warm exhale. And then begin to gently invite life back into your body. First by wiggling your fingers and your toes. And then maybe bringing your arms overhead, stretching all the way to the back of the room. Pointing and flexing your feet. And then when you're ready, rolling over to your favorite side and gently cradling your head and the crook of your elbow. Eight things to remember when going through tough times. Number 1, everything can and will change. Number 2, you've overcome challenges before. Number 3, it's a learning experience. 4, not getting what you want can be a blessing. 5, allow yourself to have fun. 6, being kind to yourself is the best medicine. 7, other people's negativity isn't worth worrying about. And number 8, there is always, always, always something to be thankful for. And whenever you're ready, gently pressing yourself up into a comfortable seated position, allowing your eyes to remain closed. Taking a big inhale and exhale. And then bringing our hands out to the side. Inhale, arms up overhead, palms touch, and sliding down to heart center. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through the beautiful journey of yoga. The love and light in me recognizes and sees the love and light that shines so beautifully in you. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste.